How's it going, and welcome to the Red Dead Redemption 2 one-hit death challenge, where I attempt to beat the entire game without taking a single bit of damage. Anything instantly kills me. We start off chapter 2 with the bar fight, Valentine. Melee fights are the most difficult part of the run so far, as you can't block because you take a little bit of damage, and you can't hit an enemy who's blocking because you also take a little bit of damage. Also, there is no way to dodge the punch completely, consistently, which leaves the only safe option to grapple over and over until you can choke out the enemy. The first enemy you have to fight is coded to only be able to be choked out in the small area where you start the fight. So I need to reposition him by grappling and struggling with him. The safest way to do this is to get him into the corner and just spam grapple, and you'll struggle with him until he's back into the center of the room. Although obviously it doesn't always work out this way. There's an area of which he won't punch you, and instead he'll grapple you and then fling you back to the center of the bar, which is safe. It's just a variation of grappling and struggling and him grappling you until he's back into the center of the room, where the game allows you to choke him out. For the Tommy fight, it's the same idea, except you need to punch him. You always get one freebie at the start. The safest times to do this is when he grapples you and flings you back into the center of the fight, where you have a lot of distance. There's also another opportunity when he puts both his hands on your chest and pushes you back, where you can take 2 steps or 1.5 steps back, and then punch as he's about to punch, and you'll stagger him. Unfortunately, there's no surefire way to beat this guy. Sometimes he just punches through his own stagger, or he connects with you when he hasn't even punched. Also, there's a chance that he will kind of levitate towards you and then do a quick hit, which is bad RNG, but possible. I'd say it's about a 1 in 15 fail rate.
Making a real fool of yourself. Come on, then, big boy. Come on, I ain't even started. Yeah! All right! Hooray! Knock his head off! John, how we doing, Valentine?
Then for another pure element of RNG melee fight, there's a short delay before you're able to grapple this guy, so you move backwards and spam dodge and grapple until one of them activates, and just hope that he doesn't punch you, or that Arthur decides to block his punch.
I paid for nothing. Think you two could scam me?
Then I pick up some valerian root on the way back to camp and check the river to see if the guy with the snake bite's there, because I can give him a health cure and then get a free gun later on. Then the first intensive gunfight mission with the O'Driscolls. You take out all the guys silently, obviously, until you get to the camp. Then when you're ready to start the fight, you use the dynamite you had left over from the train job to engage. I throw it at the campfire where there's a bunch grouped, and then use it as a way to move up to the cover that I'll be using. Even if I don't kill them all, they'll be staggered from jumping away from the dynamite. I also killed 2 guys whilst moving up. I did it pretty sloppily here, but you get the idea. The reason I'm using the wagon as cover is because there's an invisible wall beneath it which stops the enemies from being able to see me, therefore shoot me. The only time they ever violate this is when they're running away from the camp at the start of the fight. That's why throwing dynamite is so important, because you stagger them and you're able to move up. Other than that, I can just pick them off through it and around when I need to. The actual biggest threat are the two enemies that come back into camp. John will announce that they're coming back. One always goes right and one sometimes goes left. It's really just RNG how far these guys push, and I need to be ready to just take them out as soon as possible. Also, you see me trying to move as far into the wagon as possible to avoid getting unluckily hit by them. On this run I was pretty lucky as they barely flanked me at all.
You're dead, man! Come on then! Come on!
Come at me, you Irish bastards! What are you hiding out in the woods for?
That's it! They're turning tail!
Then I buy a rifle for the next mission and get a free holster from the guy with the snake bite. I obviously take these guys out silently. Javier is fucking useless, but I got away with it.
God damn it, Arthur!
Then it's a pretty simple mission of learning their spore patterns and taking them out before they shoot at you. The guy that's way up there on the cliff cannot hit you. He's out of range. Also, I can't hit him without the rifle.
Come on! We need to get past this. Another one on the...
Then I move up to trigger two enemies that Javier will kill.
Look out! I'll go left. Okay. Take them down! Goddamn army of these ba- Move up! Come on! Look out! We got one shooting from the tower!
Again, the biggest threat on this mission is the guys that come back into camp. I only need to take out one of them though, and it's pretty safe after I take cover.
I don't believe it. Look out left, on top of the cliff. Look, they're running away. Okay.
Then I pick up the Valerian route that's here. Thanks for watching. If you have any ideas on how I can beat this, let me know in the comments.